Hi everyone, and welcome back to another sort of episode of SNG Experience. We've been really busy in all kinds of things that we really can't show you. I mean, there's stuff we've been working on. I've been working for Adam Nimoy and For the Love of Spock. If you don't know about that, you can look it up on the internet. It's a wonderful project to document Adam's father and how the character of Spock was born and what it was like for him to be Mr. Spock and all the stories that go with it. So I've been helping him with that. We're recreating how the ears were done. It's just taking up a lot of time. I've been running foam rubber, which is quite a blast from the past because we have to do these ears the way they were done in 1978. And that means working with foam rubber, not silicone, making stone molds where the ears break because they're not made out of resin, and all of that. So I've been revisiting all of that. It's been amazing, and we still have to shoot actually doing the makeup next week. So it took a fair amount of time to make the molds, the sculptures, and run the foam rubber, which I'm still running for this whole project, not to mention making up 5 shadow boxes with Leonard's ears for the people who backed it at that level, get the Spock ears. So that's kept us really busy, and I can't show it to you because it's for The Love of Spock, for the documentary, and it's their material. So I'm very privileged to be part of that documentary. In addition to that, we've had a lot of other things going on. We've had memorials to go to and a lot of other events that have cut the days short. About that phaser, after I ran the mold and opened it up, they had a lot of bubbles in the surface of the silicone, and this was something I know they had a problem with on the actual show because there's so much, those little ribs in the handle and stuff. I decided to can it and not follow through with it, and plus there wasn't that much interest in the actual phaser itself. As a perk on Patreon, which we are now going to remove, and we'll replace that with something else, maybe a Forbidden Planet blaster, which I know we do have. So I have moved on to building a model that Kevin Price gave me a while ago, which is a pretty good size speedboat that Rick Sternbeck designed. So it's very fortunate for me that I have Rick Sternbeck as a friend because he's the designer, and I sent him an email and he sent me back pictures he took of the model, which you can see now, which are fantastic and are going to help me get the model just right. Now the actual model just had the windows tinted or black. You couldn't see inside. On my model, well, you know me, I'm going to cut them out. Mary and I talked about this. We're going to cut out the resin windows. It is hollow inside, and we're going to build a little interior in there and light it up, put a chair in there, tint the glass pretty dark, but when it's lit up, you'll still be able to see inside. The jury's still out whether or not we'll light up the nacelles or not, because this is going to be parked on sort of a diorama that shows the shuttle bay floor. So, but that's going to be one of the projects we're doing, and of course, at the same time, I'm putting in equal time on both this model and also the Enterprise for the the Museum of Science Fiction. It's time we got back to that. I can do that now. We're going to start off by finishing the bridge off, which doesn't need that much more work. We're going to put the chairs in, put the dome on, paint it, put the windows in from the back, and some rooms. And we never knew exactly what was in there, but we're going to put some rooms in there and have some of the figures in there that represent those who have spent or contributed $100 or more to the projects. So Mary and I would like to thank all our Patreon subscribers and supporters, and I really hope you enjoyed, and you seem to have enjoyed, by judging by the responses we've got in the emails, the Stargazer build, which was quite a journey, building that model in a vacuform kit, which really I've never done before. But I think it turned out really well, and I'm really glad you all enjoyed it, and we really appreciate your support. Now, of course, the next video on demand through Patreon, or of course you can also pay per view, will be of the speedboat being built, and that's not going to take quite as much time as the Stargazer, but building the interior and stuff, it's going to be a very interesting build, and I don't know if you can get Kevin Price and twist his arm or not, you'll have to ask him. He's on Facebook. He may put out some more of those models. It is a really nice kit. So again, we really appreciate your support. We love you a great deal, because without your help, without your support, and without your love, we wouldn't be here.